control of our fate. And like a car with no brakes, crash and learn, make mistakes, and we'll be back one day. We'll be back one day. I don't ever really wanna hold back. I got dreams, wanna go fast. Know this energy's here to last. Not a glass half full, overflowed. Gotta keep your eyes up on the prize. Only got one life, so it's worth a try. To find what makes you feel alive, that's the only way to live it right. And now we're all doing our own thing, but I'll never forget our glory days. My mind is full of the memories, yeah. And I'll never forget what they meant to me. Don't worry, we'll be back one day to celebrate our glory days. We'll be back one day. Although it's over now, don't let it get you down. We'll be back around. For now we can feel some sorrow. A new day is
Yellow, 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 yellow. What's up, chat? Good morning. Not morning. I know it's not morning. It is already past snap time. Alright. What am I doing now? Alright. I gotta clear up dailies. The HH. I'm gonna do a guild quest first while I chat with y'all. How was everybody's Imperium overrun? Was it fun? Was it good? Was it nice? How my Imperium overrun was pretty fun. Play this. Hello, Tamjin. Welcome to the stream. Gotta let it auto quest. Up the Imperium overrun. Fishbowl bot on training, seems to be on damage per second. I have no idea.
such a beautiful view.
I haven't tried dummy to be honest. MA status? Bro, you wanna know. I finished all my stored MA plus daily combat duration today to farm Tara Frog. And my Tara Frog is at 95% or something like that. 94.7% after 1 week's worth of MA on double card drop plus today's combat time. I couldn't get a fucking frog card. So I'm gonna be weaker in this dimensional drill. Up Strafe, welcome to the stream. Sorcerer Professor on DD is pretty good. It is pretty freaking good. Right, you can just play both, and you will do pretty well. What I see in Overrun, I was up there in kills, 61 kills. Wasn't really farming kills, was running around doing objectives most of the time. I still was up there in terms of kills. I have a rave card here somewhere. I had an extra rave card. Where's my greatest general? There. Still no luck snapping anything. Except Verits. I got a shit ton of Verits from Snap. Nothing else. Pretty fucked up. This. C'est la vie. C'est la vie. Sana. What about you guys? How was your Imperium overrun? Fun? Our bracket was pretty fucking stacked. Pretty stacked. We have Prosguard, we have Scream. Who else do we have? Korean guilds, we have Low Key, Anonymous. So it was pretty fucking stacked. Fine sweet, but max that.
All the Rune Fashion magazine models hire me as their hairdresser.
What about your MA farming? You guys get any cards? Are you as unlucky as me? Yours was also a riot? Nice. That's what we want, man. We want fun games, fun balanced games, exciting games. It doesn't matter if we win or lose, as long as it's exciting and fair. I think that's as much as we can hope for, right? Because as long as it's fair, then the only thing we can blame is that, you know, we're not good enough to win. So things that are under our control is being better. So the best way to gotta buy some more. Grab my enchants. Just started MA. Alright, I hope wish you all the best, Achilles. Good luck with your MA.
No matter what trouble you run into, you can come to me for help. The knights are at your service.
try, know the limit is the sky, ayy. Make them take it back, what they said about you. Every time they doubt you, make that shit about you. Forget about the cloud.
Hey, come on, somebody.
Keep your head down, yo. Work until you found, yo. Fight until you make it, yo. Don't think it, no, just take it. Don't wait for someone to break it. Take control, then don't just fake it, ayy. You can make it happen.
Got our card from Pity. I didn't even get to Pity Captain Place. I didn't even get to 94.7%. After a week's worth of MA. It's crazy, man. Absolutely fucking crazy. I don't get it. Alright. Important ones are almost max. See what else do I want to do now? HH.
No matter what trouble you run into, you can come to me for help. The knights are at your service.
What's the HHH this week, chat? At least today. What's the HHH today? Oh shit. Not bad. Oh, I started solo. Very nice. Genius. Drake today? Yeah, Drake's not that hard. Wow. Play Psychic Wave. Yeah, Drake's is pretty easy. No annoying mechanic. Really no room for failure, to be honest. I think Sage is also good in PvE late game. It does fall off late game, I'm not gonna lie. Or Sage's PvE. Our damage doesn't scale that well. Warlock, even I would say, has a better. Does better. Not by a lot, but will be better. But it's not gonna matter too much, I think, in terms of PvE. Right? You're never gonna be #1 DPS. Our DPS does get better as we get more ignore MDef. But we're never gonna be matching up with the stalkers and the biochems. So you just have to be happy being like middle of the pack DPS. Like, even Lord Knights scale so much better towards the late game in terms of PvS. Probably only whites. Probably snipers also get a big improvement later on. Once they reach level 99 and have like a lot of stats. So yeah. Synex scales better because Enchant Deadly Poison gets better. Enchant Deadly Poison gets better as we unlock more feathers, as we get as they increase more P attack. The higher P attack you have, the higher increase you get from Enchant Deadly Poison. That's why Synexes will scale better. What do we get ignore MDef % in the future? I don't think we're getting ignore MDef % in this version of the game. It looks like it won't. Like they removed almost every aspect that gives ignore MDef %, so I don't expect us to get ignore MDef % anytime soon or at all. That's something to look out for. Like right now I have, what is this, 244 ignore MDef, which is still not enough for most people's MDef. So just gotta keep going at it, right? For those who built their feathers properly, their MDef is super high. Like I can calculate my MDef real quick. Like this is, I mean, obviously this is PvE. I have 222. 222. 222 times 1.23. Sorry, 222 divide by 1.2319. Oh no, I have 180 MDef and I have 244 ignore MDef. So I'm doing 100% damage to anyone who has lower than 244 MDef, which not a lot of people have. So my ignore MDef is like really high right now. You guys can calculate your your MDef and see how much it's at. I guarantee you I would be beating most people's MDef with my ignore MDef right now. Another day. Buff Whitesmith when? It's already S tier, Dex. You know that. I know that. Everybody knows that. Already S tier. So late game we'll go back to Wiz. To be honest, I'm just playing whatever my team needs. Like if my team, like let's say if Bipolar is going back, is going to source is Professor, and I'll switch to High Wizard to support him, right? The composition is more important than what I play. Like, I can play anything. I can build and play anything without any issue. Fulfilling the composition is more important than what I play, because if you're good enough, if your character is built well enough, you can really just play anything and it would demolish. Like comparing, imagine during CBT, right? Nobody thought Doran was any good. Prontera got 150 kills with Doran on CBT, right? Same thing. Like nobody thinks Warlock can be a main DPS. I got the second most kills in my guild league as a Warlock, as a High Wizard. So it's about how you build your character that matters, not really your job. Except if you're a Whitesmith, then even if you know how to build your Whitesmith, it's still gonna be a mediocre class, just because the base kit is just not really good enough. Can you show me detailed stats? Yeah, I'm gonna scroll through it really quickly. You guys can have a look. I'll probably, this is PvE, but for PvP I'll remove all my vid, put them to luck, so I have higher crit res. You guys can have a look-see. You can slow down the video and have a more detailed look if you want. X Boomerang build secret hacks class. Yeah, sure, buddy. Team play the key. Absolutely. Team-based gameplay will always beat superhero plays. Right? Superhero plays only matter if your team is playing as well as the opponent's team. If your team is not playing as good as your opponent's team, you can be superhero all you want, you're not gonna win the game. Right? Most important thing is knowing how to play as a team with your team. That carries forward to any game, any sort of competitive play. ITY. What's the optimal medal distribution? I am doing it this way, right? You can choose to follow or not, but this is how I'm doing it. Right? I'm putting 40 to Wisdom for M damage, then I'm getting Charm and Tempest to 30. Once these two are 30, I'm getting Wisdom to 40, Wisdom to 50, and I'm getting Charm and Tempest to 40. And once these two are 40, I'll be getting these two to 50, and then I'll max out Wisdom. But that's just me. Right. That's just me. Everybody has their own way. I just find it this the best way for me. How's Profs doing in terms of teams rewards? Obviously not ahead of Stalkers, not ahead of Biochems, but it's not doing too bad in other aspects. Right, let's see. Join this. Fountain. My this follow. Do you happen to know any Doram streamer? Tanera plays Doram. He also plays Biochem. Right, he switches between Biochem for PvE and then his Doram for PvP. So you can check that out if we're talking about primarily good Doram players. Then Tanera is the one you want to look out for. I don't know about the rest. I don't really watch the rest. Not much I can learn from a lot of other streamers. Right, like I'm all about learning, just about learning. Right, so someone is doing better than me, someone plays better than me, and builds better than me, then I would be watching them 100%. I don't really watch other streamers for content, not really. Right, I don't find enjoyment in that, but yeah, like if I feel like there's something I can learn from a streamer, then yes, I'll be locked in to a stream. 90% M damage to the buff, that's good. Yeah, that's pretty good at this point of the game. I have 106. I have higher in PvP, but this is what I have right now. I need to buy it. Ouch! Let me get my pet. 235, but enough. Hello, baby. Piggy's level 5. Fantastic. Now I'm gonna be focusing on Child of Earth. 100 for Child of Earth. Bet. In my team, what class does my carry use? In my team, we are all carries. Does that make sense? Okay, let me just give you an idea. My team comprises of me, Bipolar, and Duar, and Alegria, and Jose Cortova. Alright, that's my 5-man team. So as you can see, we are all carries. But look at how our job complements each other. Right, we've got Biochem, we've got AoE damage and stun with Duar on the Doram, and me on the Sorcerer with AoE damage. Right, so let's say if Duar changes out of Doram, right, to let's say LK or Sniper, then someone needs to fill in the CC slot for PvP, right? So I'll become High Wizard. That's how we're balancing the team. We have one very strong single target damage dealer, then we've got one super strong AoE damage dealer, and it's all about the balance. It's all about making sure that your team fulfills its composition, that we can face up against any amount of opponents. Like how our team is utilized by the guild leader, by the commander, is that our party is sent to the most dangerous place on the map. Like if it's near to the opponent's spawn, that's where you'll find us, right? Every single time. And just by this 5-man, we can manage 10, 15 to even 20 players long enough for backup to arrive. And if the opponent is not really well built, we can solo 10, 15 players just with our party composition. That's how our party is utilized, and that's how our party is built to be able to play with. So that AoE damage is always going to be important in large scale, right? And it's non-negotiable, right? It's pretty non-negotiable. How much crit rate GX needs to make it viable? I think you need about 120 to 150 right now if to fight against someone who's building crit res. Your M attack start at 20k. Any methods to increase it beside cards? Feathers. Feathers is the gives the most P attack and M attack. Right. I've got 3.5 right now. Obviously I'm using 2 Orleans, so those give pretty high M attack as well. Doram is S tier in recent tier lists because of their PvP, not PvE. Exactly. Doram's PvE is, for lack of a better word, trash. It's pretty trash. Yeah, you sort of need to be carried by a genetic to make up for the lack of damage for Doram's DPS. Do I have Magic Crasher build? No, Magic Crasher is not viable. For classic. I've never built Magic Crasher. There we go. Up damage dealt, we did 1.1%. Same with the Synex, and obviously we'll not be beating genetics. But we are pretty close. I mean, look at that. We are pretty close with genetics DPS. It's not too bad. It's really not too bad. Let's go next. For deviling, it's fireball time. Wrong fire. And stealth. I didn't manage to snap a stealth. Where's my charge stuck in combat mode? You're in town right now. No idea, bro. Try changing maps, then you should be out of combat. Change it to a different map or go to Guild Hall. Priest is not healing? Priest is not healing. Yes, Priest. How much you good? I can steal damage take. My accessory, I'm using double Orleans or bolt. Then if I am using I'm using expert ring for the other build. You have a preset for the bolt skill build? I've been too lazy to make a preset really because I'm likely not gonna be staying as whatever job I am now for too long. So I'm just doing the quick changes. Magic Boon 4, come on, fuck me. Fuck. Alright, let me buy some 1,000 of these. Range boon, no. 4, do I have a range boon? 4 here somewhere? I have a range boon. 2. DD3. Fuck. I've been playing dance. I managed to get plus 15. My enchant decent with melee boon protection. Yes. Only genetic is non-crit base right now. I find. I want to get to plus 15. Big damage boost from plus 15 weapons for Professor. We're gonna try and get that. Which is better build? Bolt or Psychic Wave? Bolt for targets that constantly move. Psychic Wave for targets that don't. Alright. I don't think I'm gonna get it in one try, so I'm gonna buy more. Motherfucker. Alright.
Refine your gear so that you will not know defeat on the battlefield.
23 is 115. This refine. I swear to God. I swear to God. Come on. Come on. Motherfucker. What's this? 735 30. $80. Come on, brother. Come on, bro. Come on. Come on. Give me something today. Give me something today. Give me something today. Come on. Something here. I'll get more. 240. Come on, man. Alright. I'm not gonna complain about that. Alright, we got one at least. And what's this? 12? 12 is 60. 60, I'll get 180. Alright, okay. Consolation? You got a consolation prize, chat? Alright. Consolation refined. See you next week. Not yet, Rose. Not yet. Motherfucker, I got 3 more. So that is 36. 36 times 5 is 180. I'm not angry, chat. I'm not angry. Which is better, Synex for Sniper or Professor? My current class is Blast, you're in the DPS class, but you're a chill gamer. Professor then. Ton should I use same element on his weakness? Use the weakness, of course. What's up, Shu? What's up, Shu? Welcome to the stream. Which is better, Synex or Sniper or Professor? Yeah. Like, Professor probably for multiple contents. Sniper is really good, but for Sniper it's a pretty sweaty class that you have to really min-max on all your stats. Like every single stat you have to min-max on for a Sniper, which makes it pretty annoying. Like every time you change a card, then you have to restat, or if you have Gloria versus no Gloria, you have a different restat. It's pretty sweaty class. Alright, while we're waiting for GTB, I'm gonna say GTB. Do this. Wow, what is this? What is this sorcery? We'll continue this later. Why Professor? Professor's pretty straightforward, right? You're good in PvE, you're great in PvP. It's pretty easy to build. All the builds are straightforward. You can just play it as auto if you want, but obviously to min-max to best utilize the class, you gotta play it as play it manual, because you want to cast it to where they will be, not where they currently are. In terms of positioning, everything else is pretty straightforward. Better setups and the rest. For casual, Professor has a pretty low kill floor. Widget and Sidewinder plus race card good for sniper. Yeah. You can go, but you need size race for PvP. But for PvE, you can just go Squidget and Sidewinder. That's all you really need for PvE. But for PvP, you definitely need the Scale Hydra. Is Synex sweaty like Sniper? Yeah, Synex has a lot of requirements as well. The playstyle is pretty hard as well. It's not something that you can play without practice, right? You need to know the limits. If you're playing a Synex, like you need to know how much damage you can take, how many people can you realistically tank or appear against. Or going for a target, you need to know how long you need to kill a target, or else you'll be caught out in a bad position. So yeah, Synex is build-wise is pretty easy, but mechanically it's pretty sweaty. So that's Synex for you. Is there a point to enhance plus 15 for your weapon? It depends on what job. Certain weapons have bonuses above plus 15, but if you don't have anything that's a bonus. Like if you're not a wizard who has a bonus for curse at plus 16, plus 18, plus 20, I think it's fine to go for something else to refine your accessories, which will be cheaper to get up to plus 15. Right. I'm gonna head to the washroom real quick, guys, while I continue this GTV. Be right back, chat. LK still good. LK got a big nerf for PvP. Pretty big nerf for PvP. Lost like half their damage. It's still like in terms of single target burst with Berserk, it's still pretty good. But without that, like it's not as OP as it was before. How about High Wizard? I saw your video on High Wizard. But Professor is also interesting, which we recommend. Professor build-wise is pretty easy. Same thing with Synex. High Wizard's builds are easy. The hard part about a High Wizard is the PvP portion, right? You have to manual every single skill in order to utilize it to the maximum, right? From Tetra Vortex, Meteor, Storm Gust, even things like Quagmire, Firewall. Like, yeah, I just listed nearly all the skills because all the skills are useful. So you really have to know what skills to cast and when. That's the difference between a good High Wizard compared to a bad one. Oh, that's all of purple. Is something. Come on. Oh, let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Alright. Alright. That makes up for the refine, boys. That makes up for the refine. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Oh, okay. That felt needed. I was vindicated for that, boys. Fucking vindicated for that. Let's fucking go. Time for a giveaway. Let me see if I let me see if I have anything to give away today. Let's see.
You're never gonna make it, you're not good enough. There's a million other people with the same stuff. You really think you're different, man, you must be kidding. Think you're gonna hit it, but you just don't get it. It's impossible, it's not probable, you're irresponsible. Too many obstacles, you gotta stop it, yo. You gotta take it slow, you can't.
Let me see. I might have some stuff. Let me check. Let me check. Chat. Go anywhere. Oh shit, not here. Let me see. Give me a second. I might have something for you guys. Okay, I don't. Okay, I have a... What I have is, I have a rating S heartbeat with sorry, S and C, right? So I've got a mount, a costume, and a customization set that I can give to you guys. All right, but let's see. Let's see what's the goal. All right, at 100 viewers, we'll be giving a S. I haven't went back to Wizard. I probably will need to later before double damage. Double damage before dimensional drill. I'll probably be changing it to Wizard once I'm done with my dailies. Do I have Professor build guide? Not yet, but I am. That is in the works for the Professor build. And let me just put it in. Heartbeat at S plus way at alright, there we go. But at 100 viewers, we will start to give away S plus C heartbeat rating. Just show you guys what you get from that. Guys, quickly, what you can get from that. All right. So this is what you can get, right? You can get this. You can get a two costume packs, right? One a mount, nostalgic customization set, supply gift, and also this exclusive customization. Exclusive customization. Get an S plus C for this. Obviously, your character needs to be not linked. It has to be not linked for to be able to get this. So yes, what you need. That's what I will be giving away today. $100 viewers. We're already at 50, so we just need another 50 viewers. Are they done? Cap? Okay. Alright. TY. I need one more. Nah, it's not a whale account. Like, it's Didn't we kill Edgar already? Isn't Edgar like 40 minutes? What are you talking about? I will do ET first. Build. We'll jump to you go for plus 15 or meadow. Plus 15 first, I would say, but it is a bit of a gacha. If you don't not feeling lucky, or if you are really just unlucky, then meadows give you a fixed increase of everything. Like meadows are permanent. Meadows are not RNG. You'll always be getting meadows stats. So that's what you get from meadows, right? How to get qualified for S tier? You need 3.3 million rebate on your ROO Global or RO LNA or RO Hong Kong, Macau, Taiwan server to get S tier for the top up point. A lot. Bard or dancer for tier cup depends on your lineup. Right? Depends on your lineup. To change job from high wizard to professor guide. Well, you can learn most of the stuff already just watching my today's or the day before's stream. I think I've pretty much showed every single part of like the entire build as a whole. So you can just check out those videos, watch the entire duration, give me extra views. But yeah, like it's more or less everything's already been covered. It's just not compiled into a bite-sized piece of video. GX or Sage, then you probably want, well, for GX you might need a dancer for Lady Luck, right? For Sage it doesn't really matter. For Sage you can actually go for Bard because you have you can have Bragi that will help you do more damage if you're playing Psychic Wave build. Lower GCD equals to more damage. So that's for Bard. That's for the Professor. Am I gonna join Tier Cup? No, I'm not gonna join. I'll be casting Tier Cup. I won't be playing it myself, but I'll be casting for Tier Cup. Will RO Classic have third job? I think eventually they would, because if not, then what we're seeing is going to be the ceiling for RO Classic, which while it's not very high, which makes it very friendly if the ceiling is not very high, it also makes it so that there's not much room to grow. There will be, at one point the content will stagnate, people will get bored of the available content. So yeah, I do expect third jobs to come. When do they come? That's gonna be another question, completely separate question, but I believe they will have third job eventually. It's just the balancing is gonna be pretty painful. Try and balance third job damage multipliers into the low stat ceiling game that we have right now. $1 million USD versus casting money. Nah, like it's if this was a 1v, if Tier Cup was a 1v1, I would have joined. But it's a 10v10. There's so many factors in a 10v10 game that, you know, it's not worth the gamble. My gambling days are way over. My gambling days are way over. Is 3.4k M attack for Harry, is it good? Yeah, it's pretty good. Your priest, your variable, 60 should put you in. Yes, you should still put in. Your damage comes from int. It's not just for the fixed or variable cast time, but your damage also still comes from int. So if you're playing, your heals also come from int. The higher int you have, the more heals you will do. So yeah, it definitely matters to have higher int, but you don't need 99 in. You can pretty much stop at 80 90 int, you don't need to get it to 99, because level from 90 to 99, that's a shit ton of stats that you're giving up for very little in return. So if you can stop your int at 80 or 90, that will be fine, and put the rest into luck or vid, something else that helps you survive. Are there a lot of players playing this game? Yes. It is still the hype season, the hype mode. So there are a lot of players still currently playing RO Classic. In 1 or 2 months, we'll probably start seeing the population die down, accounts for sale and such whatnot. But for now, it is probably like because there is an element of play to earn, right? Like people can play this game for $5 and have a chance to make money by selling MVP cards or accessories. So yeah, like that's, if you get one accessory, you pretty much covered your $5 investment. One MVP card covers your yearly salary for a lot of people. So it's crazy. It's getting a lot of hype because of that, and yeah, that's why there's a lot of players playing right now. If they increase the power ceiling, more free-to-play will never catch up. That's always the argument, right? Well, do you want people paying for the game to be up to quit? Or do you want to keep more people playing the game and essentially eating more resources? That's always an argument, right? That, you know, there's no easy answer to. Right? Free-to-play players are not paying for the server, the staff, the maintenance costs, everything. No, free-to-play players don't do that. It's people who spend that do that. So yeah, like who do you cater to? It's impossible to cater to both. You have to choose, pick your poison on that, right? Whether you want to have more people playing the game, which consumes more resources, right? Server costs, maintenance costs, staff, all of that, compared to less. So it's a question of quantity versus quantity in a way, but just different type of quantities. So if there's anyone who finds a perfect answer to it, trust me, it's that's $1 billion business, right? Figuring out the perfect balance for something like this, but no game has been able to do that yet, right? There's always gonna be that comparison. Right? I guess the only real game that has balanced free to play versus pay to play very well is RuneScape. RuneScape you can play completely for free, or you can pay for membership, which is a subscription based model. There is a ceiling for free to play. There's also a ceiling for pay to play players. Subscription based players, they call that members. So you can play either as both. You can choose to only PvP in free to play servers, or you can which has a ceiling for like the loot and stuff, or you can choose, and there's a ceiling for a lot of your progression as well, or you can choose to play in a member server, which has a higher skill ceiling. And yeah, I think that's the one game that has been doing this free to play versus pay to play distinction very well, and it's still alive after what, 25 years. That's not something a lot of games can boast of. 25 years of the game being alive, any game being alive at 25 years is an achievement on its own. And yep, sure, they had their ups and downs. They had to release old school RuneScape, bunch of stuff like that, but the fact that the core base game that a lot of people have started playing on is still there goes to show that, you know, they've gotten something right in terms of the balance for that, but it's still obviously not perfect. Is SD build, Soul Destroyer build worth it? No. Don't waste your refines for Soul Destroyer build. It is absolutely trash. At this point, and probably later stages, it will get slightly better as the scaling gets a little bit better, but it is still far from a good build. Too many things wrong with it to be viable in PvP and PvE. You need 2 weapons at plus 15. Good luck with that. Ragnarok Origin. Wait, where's I missed out on a lot. Let me back read a little bit. MVP card can cover your mortgage. Yeah, probably can. What do you use for TR? Bolt or Psychic Wave? It depends on the element of the boss I am hitting. That will decide what element, what skill build I use. Where Winsmeet Bro skins are pay to win but no extra stats. Yes, but if you notice, the game has been dying down quite a bit from release. From 1 million players playing to about 100k right now. Obviously, hype dying down, stuff like that. That's always pay out. That's always matter. Their primary business model is by selling expensive skins that have no stats whatsoever. That game has been catering pretty well between free-to-play and pay-to-play players, but it is still how long the game survives is another question, especially in global, right? Like what would you spend on after a 40k boat that gives almost no bonus except flexing, right? Eventually that sort of model is not going to be sustainable. People are going to stop paying for stuff like that. Obviously the quantitative business model, like selling more cheaper stuff, is viable, but you're gonna need a lot of players continuing to play to do that. So if they're not gonna be able to cover their server cost of nearly 100,000 a month, not to mention staff overheads and other things, it's just not gonna be viable, right? So then we'll see them start scaling down in their support, in their development, in their server infrastructure. And we have seen where Wins meet alive for 4 months. 4 months is nothing. 4 months in a live games, what do you call that, business, is 4 months is nothing. 4 months is the easy part. Getting to 3-4 years, that's the hard part for a game to survive. And not many games have been able to do that. And all the games that have been able to do that has been these big ticket names, big names that have been relying on subscription based or some other business model one way or another. Ragnarok Origin has been significant revenue driver. Yes, Ragnarok Origin, the global version, has been paying for everything you see right now, pretty much. Like, it is crazy, like how much revenue that RO Global brought in, that it built its own runway for 4 years. Let's just put it at that. It has enough runway for Origin to run for 4 years just from the first 6 months alone of the game. That is crazy. When will you upload the results of Professor Arc? I'm after today's Dimensional Drill. Well, I guess today's Dimensional Drill I'm not really playing Professor, but I've got pretty much a very solid idea on how to build Professor, and it should be going for that video up very soon. For enchants, try and get it to 4. And damage, come on. +5 melee boon? Fuck me. Magic boon where? Magic boon where? Fuck me. Fine. You have +15 main hand and +15 offhand, trying to convert it to daggers. You can try it, but I don't think it's gonna be that good. So Ari, welcome to the stream. Confused, should we change job? Is Origin Global dying? No, I think it's pretty healthy. Yesterday's MVP card auction was crazy. Right, Kraken cards still went for 120k, MD cards 120k. Yeah, it's like there's still a lot of people paying to play that game. It's far from dying.
Gear so that you will not know defeat on the battlefield.
Have a little secret waiting for you to discover.
I need to get plus 15 weapon, bruh. Alright, we'll play some regular while I chat with y'all. I need some of those refined materials.
Refine your gear so that you will not know defeat on the battlefield.
Absolute trash. What nationality? I'm Malaysian. When will they put skip on ROC? Don't know. Might be a while. We just got quest skip, that's about it. We don't have daily skip. Daily still taking quite a long time. If you're doing since you have to do everything manually.
Refine your gear so that you will not know defeat on the battlefield.
Let's see. Oh fuck! Okay, I didn't realize.
Refine your gear so that you will not know defeat on the battlefield.
No worries, we can out.
Give me a sign, will everything be alright? I need a sign, 'cause I don't wanna waste my time. Sometimes I don't wanna wake up, I feel tired in my bed, wanna lay up, watch TV and step out fake love. Let the drama
Fuck!
Refine your gear so that you will not know defeat on the battlefield.
Alright, I gotta use a toy for my quest anyways. All according to plan, chat. All according to plan. Ikaku means plan.
Gear needs to be constantly refined, just as men need to be constantly sharpened.
All I know is that if I give up then it's over, but if I keep going every day's a bit closer. Highs and the lows feels like a roller coaster, it's never over. I gotta find a way to get inspired in this life. Stop looking out and start looking inside. Find what I love and take a little pride. Anything is better than complaining about life. I don't need help, I can do it by myself. No pain, no gain, I will go through hell. Do what it takes.
Sage worm.
Once I'm gone, I'm out. Yeah, got me like, ooh. Watch me on the screen, you can see me making moves.
Sage worm.
People see me scheme like I got something to prove. Working like a fiend, yeah, I do just what I do. Got a purpose, got a view, turn my vision into truth. My dreams are becoming
Cat. Cat on 9 tails is far behind. Alright, whatever. I'm gonna clear this out. I need to find.
Refine your gear so that you will not know defeat on the battlefield.
Give me a sign, will everything be alright? Okay.
There we go. Regularly wasn't pretty depressing. Ah, nice refinement stuff. Oh, they reduced it. Ah, they reduced it by quite a lot, actually. They reduced the refinement stuff. For Gypsy, PvP parties on size race reduced prevent. Yes, that's how I would do it, Itzy. That's pretty much how I would do it in a nutshell. Everyone's fighting for feathers now for some reason. Like 200 per light and dark, which is crazy to think about it. People are buying out for PvP stats. That does not make sense to me. I rather save those and get meadows, and eventually that difference in half built feathers versus high level meadows is gonna prove whether I'm right or wrong. Let's just put it that way, right? I might not be 100% right. I'm confident in my build, but we'll see.
Just as men need to be constantly sharpened.
Let's see. Cat.
Gear needs to be constantly refined, just as men need to be constantly sharpened.
Men needs to be constantly sharpened. Sounds kind of sus, not gonna lie. Okay. H-worm, no. Oh, fuck me. This didn't go through. Okay, one toy use then, whatever. Whatever. Let's see. Yeah, but they did reduce the regular rewards. Probably realized they gave a bit too much in CBT. I didn't get to plus 15 in CBT anyways. Yeah, they wanna slow down the progress of live server. There's sage room somewhere. There's fuck me. Right? Thank fuck. Alright. Salvaged. Run salvaged.
Refine your gear so that you'll not know defeat on the battlefield.
Alright, toy time. What the fuck? Oh my god.
Refine your gear so that you will not know defeat on the battlefield.
Dylan Pro's also playing this minigame. There's a lot of refined materials here, brother. Everybody's gonna want to play this minigame. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Alright, I need to cycle this shit. It's already too much. I can't access the cards at the bottom, which is gonna be a problem. Let's see. Alright. Whatever. I didn't remember what's underneath those. Fuck me. Alright. This. Cycle, cycle, cycle. I got 3 there.
Refine your gear so that you will not know defeat on the battlefield.
Pretty fucked. Fresh. Fuck me. Okay, okay. No.
Gear needs to be constantly refined, just as men need to be constantly sharpened.
Get the sage worm first. And get this. This. I have this below. 3 of them. Yeah. I think we still. Oh fuck! Alright, we won't be able to restart this for now. Whatever. Just want to unlock the rewards. Clown? Is there a clown here? Yeah. And
Gear needs to be constantly refined, just as men need to be.
yeah. Enough about sharpening men, brother. Alright. Collect all of them. Earn 1 point. What's the quest? Earn 1 point. Endless. And points in endless. Okay. I'll back read chat once I'm done.
Refine your gear so that you will not know defeat on the battlefield.
Get out of your head, make a better life instead. You gotta give it all your best. So put your hands up to the sky and live your best life, alright. Don't just let it go by, just try, oh my. Got only one life, got only this time. We gonna get it right. You gotta let go of those who don't belong in your tribe. So cut the bad out of your life. Yeah, do it one time. You gotta work till you're winning. Yeah, take control of the system. When you invest, it's addicting. No time to rest, let's go get it. Not gonna stop till I'm finished. Not gonna drop to my limits.
Gear needs to be constantly refined, just as men need to be constantly sharpened.
Take the limiting thoughts and turn them into your why. Prove to yourself
Clown here.
you deserve it. Push past all the hurt and find your purpose. You gotta take control. Life's too short. Get out of your head, make a better life instead. You gotta give it all your best, so don't let go. Take control. Get out of your head, make a better life instead. You gotta give it all your best, give it all your best.
Fuck. To clear some of stuff here.
Gear needs to be
Getting pretty
constantly
crowded.
refined, just as men need to
Pretty imbalanced in terms of like the car distribution. Okay, that's good. Cleared out some of it.
Refine your gear so that you will not know defeat on the battlefield.
I know it gets hard, you gotta love it. You gotta recharge with what you want and think of your dreams. Get that energy to go and get everything. Let's go. Take control.
Bro, oh,
Life's too short. Get out of your head. Make a better life instead. You gotta give it all your best.
Echo here.
Take control. Get out of your head. Make a better life instead.
Okay, this is good. Still pretty balanced. Maybe I won't need a boy this round.
Refine your gear so
I
that
spoke
you
too
will not
soon.
know defeat on the battlefield.
Okay.
I like to get paid, that's why I work every day. I'll be making money till I'm in my grave. Don't care what they say. I buy time with my money, laughing to the bank cause it's funny. The money keep coming, I manifest it. Sing these lyrics and you'll get
Refine
it.
your gear so that you will not know defeat on the battlefield.
I get tracked and I have it. Money finds me attractive. I'm the type to make commas, turn a profit. I'm the boss, Willy Wonka, but it ain't chocolate. Yeah, I'm just being honest. I work for this shit.
This round is going pretty well. Pekko,
Gear needs to be constant, just as men need to be constant.
Rage Worm. No. Rage Worm. Pekko. No. Blin. Rage Worm here. This. Okay. Sure. Okay. Got this.
Gear needs to be constantly refined.
There we go. How's the situation? Back. I wish that is meta defense or reduct. Sutara to Horn and 2 TP. I would say two. I would always go for 2 Taras.
Gear needs to be constantly refined, just as men need to be.
What are medals? What are medals? Medals. Medals. I think that's what you're alluding to. Medals. Medals are here. Medals. How's the situation in your guild? It's chaotic. Like you said, people are buying up refinements. Buying up the
Refine
auction.
your gear so that you will not know defeat on the battlefield. Refine your gear so that you will not know defeat on the battlefield.
That's why I'm not. I don't even bother with the auction, to be honest. Most of the time. Just way overpriced. Plus 14, please. Fuck. Alright, do I have any more? Fuck.
1, 2, 3, 4 steps I take from my bed to the floor. 5, 6, 7.
Magic Boon. Nice. Nice.
Be great. 9, 10,
5.
11, 12. Lately I've been going through hell.
5.
13, 15, 16.
Refine your gear so that you will not know defeat on the battlefield.
Normal, I'm sick of being average. I'm sick of being mortal. I'm about to be a savage.
Most popular fire element is out of sight. Most professors you see wind or water. Yeah, that's because of storm gusts or freezes. And a lot of people are farming Pasanas. I really realized a few people having Pasanas. So water or wind is better. Ano yan nak work? Di ko alam. Brother Enrico. I'm considering claiming Horn for 50 purple coins, but since you guys say Elementals is better to Pyro first than PW Reduct, which card do you recommend? Tara. Always Tara. Tara number 1. Tara number 1.
Refine your gear so that you will not know defeat on the battlefield.
Best medal progression for full support. Just get Charm and Tempest to 40. then maybe 20-20 on wisdom and bravery, then max out your charm and tempest. Hunting since 2 times hard drop. Yep, exactly, Itzy, exactly. A sage have problem in getting party like Taunt or other content because it doesn't have huge damage as Biochem or Synex. No, I solo. I fucking solo on 15 to 20. 11 to 15, sorry. I solo that. No problems looking for a party if you're the one to make the party.
Refine your gear so that you will not know defeat on the battlefield.
Else no. I haven't finished my PR. One more, right? Yeah, one more. Let's see. Ega.
Prontera is the political center.
How does that work?
Then Himchurch are here.
Pinoy, di ko alam. Hindi pare. Malaysian ako. Di pa Pinoy yan. But yes, I can understand simple basic Tagalog.
Bad things happen to good people. None of us were ever really born equal. Only one life, there ain't no sequel. Some people live, others stay fearful.
Why is he here? Kraken? Are we killing Kraken here? Us? Bossing? Are we killing Kraken? Are we killing Kraken here?
Stand up, I wanna see your face. Get your chin up like you belong in this place. We gon' train like you've never trained before. You're going up against something that you can't ignore. This ain't a game, it's your life that we're playing with. There ain't no reset button or an off switch. You gotta face your fears, you gotta scratch the itch. You gotta break through the walls and get out.
Edgar, right? No, Doppelganger. 7 minutes, whatever.
Promise you, I'ma be the one who's gonna take it. I fight, I provide, leaving blood on the pavement. If you're up against me, then you better be praying, cause I'll keep punching till my knuckles start breaking. I'll keep going through the blood that I'm tasting. I won't stop till they've all seen greatness. The battle for my world just started, I've been waiting.
Nope, someone else got scammed.
There ain't no going back, leave it all on the battlefield, push the attack. You can't stop me, I'm obsessive. A lot of people think that I come off aggressive, but I'm just passionate. Why aren't you? Ain't nobody care if you got nothing to lose. You gotta put yourself on the line, make moves, otherwise you'll be a sheep with the lies watching you.
Only time will tell who's gonna make it. I
Welcome to Kafra.
Well, we tried to warn people about scammers. Some people still do get scammed, unfortunately. Best illusion for support: Orc Hero, Illusion, Osiris, Moonlight Flower. Do you use 4 gold, 1 purple on defense feathers? No, I use 2 gold, 3 purple for my defense feathers. They're asking for regular guide? Just match the pictures. See? I'm using 2 gold, 3 purple for defense feathers, and 3 red. 4 yellows, 1 purple for attack feathers. Is Sage better overall than Wizard, PvE and PvP? Both are pretty good. Both are good. I wouldn't say there's one over the other. Paladin DPS good. It's okay. It's not bad. Paladin DPS not the best, not the worst.
Keep your hands up, stupid. I feel lucid, a new viewing. I can see the end, I can see my future, I can view it. It's right there for the taking. Everything I've ever wanted, dreams are just waiting. I just gotta fight for it, willing to die for it, willing to like soreness. I just need to hide for it.
It's fucking refined. I thought like the resonance would be something good. Nah, the resonance is fucking trash, bro. Oh, this is resonance is okay. I meant the other one. This resonance. Can't resonance? Bad. What else are we doing here? Is getting PvP damage good or nah because he got nerfed? No, exactly. Because he got nerfed, there's almost no real reason to focus on PvP damage. It's just really low returns for the amount of resources you put in. So yeah, that's why you see I'm not even focused. Some people reach 1.5k PvP damage bonus, but they're not getting any kills. Why? Because their other stats are shit, or they're dying too easy. What's the other professor build? Is it good? Besides psychic, bolts are good, especially for targets that constantly move. That's why you need to get for it. How much attack do I have for High Wizard? I don't remember anymore. That was like a few days ago. I'll switch back to High Wizard after I finish my dailies. Right? Just for Dimensional Drill, I need to be a High Wizard. Currently a Bard, is it worth change to High Priest or Sage? It's changing from physical to magic might be a bit hard, especially when your feathers, when your cards are more focused on towards physical. They are essentially different jobs, and your transition, while early game transition, which is right now, it won't be too bad. But if you transition too late, then you are going to need to start again from for your cards. Is High Flea good? No, Flea builds are not good. It's 2 gold, 3 purple feather. Good for PvP. Well, you be the judge, right? You be the judge. I'm only running 2 gold, 3 purple every single PvP event, right? You can be the judge of that. Right here. Do we need to change the weapon or stay on book? You're on. It's always on book. What's up, Raymark? Welcome to the stream. I changing your job from Sin X to Prof. But I am a tech card because they so destroy. Then it's gonna be pretty easy to change jobs if you're already building magic attack. Probably choose ignore death than PvP. That's absolutely. That's my concept as well. Good for support. Yeah. Of course, if you're a support, your feathers are gonna be the other way around. You're light, dark, you're gonna put them on attack. Or just dark. You can just put dark, dark and 3. You can just put 1 yellow and 3 purple, like this. 1 yellow and 3 purple in your attack. And then you go Night, Divine, Nature, Dark, Soul on your defense, right? So that you split up all your resources. They're all focused on increasing only one type of feather, and then you are able to push up as high a stat as possible for others. What do you think about High Wizard? I love High Wizards, right? I am the biggest High Wizard fan of all High Wizard fans. The only reason I'm not playing High Wizard now is because we're in my Guild League party, we already have a Doram, right? So we need a bit more damage. But if that Doram changes to something else, then I'll be changing to High Wizard to make up for that crowd control that sorcerers or that professors or biochems do not provide. Do you use 1 Orleans plus 1 Expert Ring for High Wizard? Yes, with a plus 15 weapon, you need to use Expert Ring and Orleans. If you have plus 20 weapon, that's when you can just switch both to Orleans. But that's plus 20. That's gonna go well. What's the best way to increase your DPS as a sniper? You need 172 luck. So you try to min-max that as much as possible with cards. Some cards give luck. Those are the cards you want. You need 500 attack speed. And the rest you put into dex. What's up, Naimom, my brother? Kun Mom. Tell devs to buff Shura. I think Shura's doing pretty well, actually. Personally. In both PvP and PvE. Well, PvE maybe less, but PvP they're doing pretty well. So yeah. They probably can have a bit of help in the PvE department, but for PvP I think they're doing pretty good. I thought only your damage got bugged in Duppo. It's not a bug, it's just how AoE skills work when you're hitting MVPs. They don't show. Just to reduce like the clutter on the map. Are Master Smiths good for anything right now? Are they useful for anything? They're useful for PvE buffs. They can give you maximize weapon perfection. But other than that, they don't really do They don't really do much, really, unfortunately. How much int do I have? I have 99 plus 110, I believe. No, 99 plus 131, but this is with blessing. What skill build do I prefer in High Wizard? I add everything. I have, if you watch my video, I have level 10 Meteor, level 10 Lord Vermilion, level 1 Stormgust, Ganban. I just mix and match depending on the situation, depending on what I need for that specific instance. Jesus. This party does not have enough DPS for top 10? That was surprising. Shura is too squishy. Yeah, that's the problem with any class without shields, really. Okay, need to find another party. Maya TR minus 2S. Find 2, I guess. Anyone that accepts Hench. That means I open 1v1 because of 2 shield both P damage. Yeah, of course. Like 1v1 for sure. Paladins are strong, right? If their only source of damage, taking damage is one person, they're gonna be able to chase you down.
Welcome to
But large scale is a different story. 5v5 is a different story.
We are in awe of these mysterious powers.
Bolt. Better days, welcome to the stream. You have I guide skill because I don't know where to put my skill points. Yes, you can check out my channel. There should be a High Wizard guide up there. Just it's I think one of my most recent videos. Not really recent, but a few days ago. You can check that out. That should cover nearly any single question you might have for the High Wizard class. Do you still need Feudora for High Wizard? Not really. You're gonna always have enough PNM damage. You're gonna always have enough variable cast time. You're just getting a bit of int from that increases your damage by a little bit, but it's not a big deal. If you don't have the Feudora card, I don't use Feudora card for PvP anyways. You do Psychic Wave in TR. Depends on the element of the mob, right? If it's depends on the element of the mob. Let's just in simple terms, that's just the only difference, right? Element of the mob would decide whether I use bolts or waves, right? Like, let's say for now I'm hitting Maya. Maya's weak against fire. I have Firebolt for my fire, which means that I don't really need to be using Psychic Wave. But if I'm hitting like if I'm hitting a wind mob, right, or I'm hitting a shadow mob or a holy mob, then that's where I use Psychic Wave. Is Choco card good? No, Choco card is not good for classic because there's most of the time, most of the damage you take, you won't be bursted down, right? They are all damaged over time. They take a while before they kill you, so you're not gonna lose too much HP too much in a short span of time. That's where damage reduction really matters more than trying to reduce one big burst of damage. You win the giveaway because you've been with Zero since the Angsarapmo days. Oh my god. That is something else. Angsarapmo talaga. Ulol gago. Can you see my mount equips? Yeah. 19, 19, 29. Rise and raise over PvP damage. That is me. That is my concept. That is my idea. How much is my M attack? 2.5, I think. 2.5, 2.6. Best cards for Manto. Element reduction cards. For PvP, those are the best. For PvE, then it's just 2 Feodoras. But for PvP, you want to prepare Jack, Dustinus, Mars, Orc Baby. Those are the most used elements right now, right? Fire from Meteor Storm. Storm Gas reduced by Mars. Sykes, Lore Vermilion is reduced by Dustiness. Some professors also use Wind Element Psychic Wave, so you can get damage reduction from that with Dustiness. But those are the 3 most common ones. Neutral Resist helps you against snipers, helps you against non-elemental psychic waves, helps you against anything that's no element. So that's Orc Baby. No, you can. It's a bit of mix, right? You can play Psychic Wave for both PvP and PvE. Same thing with bolts. They are both usable in PvP and PvE. Look at this. I'm doing what? 1 million, almost 1 million damage per bolt. This is a plus 13 weapon. Once I'm plus 15, I get another 10%. I get another plus 10% fire, wind, water, earth elemental damage. Why do you use Expert Ring instead of Orleans Glove? Expert Ring is for Psychic Wave because you need GCD for the Psychic Wave build. For Bolt build, you don't need GCD because bolts don't have GCD. Bolts have no global cooldown, so you don't need to use the Orleans for that, and you can just stick with max magic attack from the Orleans. You don't need to use Expert Ring. So it depends on the situation. Ghost Ring is good. Right? If you use Ghost Ring, then you definitely want to use 2 element. You don't want to use Orc Baby anymore if you're using Ghost Ring. If you're using Ghost Ring, you switch out of Orc Babies and just use Jack, Mars, Dustiness. If you're using Angeling, then you switch out of Elemental Resist and just go double Orc Baby. So that depends. Going on here? What the fuck? Gotta TR anyways. What the fuck went on? What the fuck happened? What happened there? Q1? Not too bad, see? Not too far from Stalkers, IO cams. I don't have... Oh, I was bonded? Okay. What are your thoughts on Catnip Doram? Catnip Doram is good for supports. Still not good enough to be played as a DPS, I think. Secondary DPS maybe, but not as a primary DPS. Catnip doesn't do a lot of damage. The AoE is nice, but it doesn't do a lot of damage. I need branch. I think you might catch some people off. Have I texted Expert Ring versus Orleans with Psychic Wave? Yes. And Expert Ring is better. 10%, 14% more GCD is basically 14% more damage. Because you're, compared to Orleans, right, it's what, 5% of attack? Yeah, that's the difference right there and there. Can you see my feather setup? You can scroll back this video by like 10 minutes. I think I showed my feather setup, but yeah, here, I'll show you again. Day, space, time, sky, faith. And for defense, light, dark, grace, justice, soul, or truth. If you're building, if you want to build truth, I'm building only one truth for now. Just because the resources do not allow to build multiple true feathers at this point in time. Okay, bloody branch. There's one more. Or I'll use the last one. Bloody branch scammer. Report, report. Joke lang. Joke lang, sinigang. Selling gloves 500 pesos. Jupros. I'll just make party. Jup -4. I'm gonna switch to my Psychic Wave build if you guys are interested to see the Psychic Wave build. Just see what I'm using now. Right, essentially the Psychic Wave build, you need Intellectual, Expert Rings, and there, two Stalker, Synex, Sniper. Because cast time is locked at 1.4 seconds. Yeah, if it's locked at 1.4, I mean, Wizard's just better. Better stuns. You don't have curse anymore from your Catnip meter, which means that, you know, you have one less CC. And I'm sure the AoE is bigger, but like Wizard cast range, Tetra Vortex is just so strong. What's my late game job? I can switch to anything, right? Probably Magic class would be the best direction for what I have right now. Can you do damage test like with Expert Ring Orleans? I've done that already before. I've already done that. I'm telling you now, Expert Ring is better. You can choose to not believe it and do your own tests. But from the tests that I've already done before, expert ring is better. This fish holy small. Holy small. Fish holy small fish. MR. Why do you change it to? Shut up, Van. You know that this question has been answered 15 times. So far, for LKs in your guild, did they go Lion's Roar for PvP or Bash Stun? They've been going Spear from what I've seen. You need GC 40%. Yes, for Sorcerer. For Professor, you need that, but it's impossible to reach that at the moment without Song of Bragi. So just anything close as high as possible is good enough. What's the current price for Orleans? Orleans goes for about $15 to $30. What's the best for small scale PvP, Bolt or Psychic? So Bolt if the opponents are moving a lot. But if your team has a lot of CC or have a lot of ways to lock people down, or if your opponents just like to stick together or stay in one spot, then Psychic Wave is going to be better. Because Psychic Wave does a lot of AoE DPS. Look at that. All the mobs melted. Shit, I need to move. Our priest is rezzing. Alright. Cashing Spyro? No, I think Pierce is the way to go for Lord Knights, even though the damage has been nerfed a lot. So actually, after the damage nerf, maybe Crashing Spyro might be doing a little bit better, but I'm not 100% sure. That in Psychic Wave for Bolt, GCD 40%. Bolts, you don't need to care about GCD. You don't care how much GCD you need for Bolts. But Psychic Wave, you need as high as possible. It's only possible to reach 24% right now, solo. Without Bragi. 24% is the highest you can reach without Bragi. 15% from Sprint. 10%, 14% from the what do you call that? From the expert rings. That LK just soloed one of them before we killed the other one. Why do people keep buying level 85 accessories? Well, we don't know when the Glassheim accessories are coming. That's why, like, if you're on a min-max for now, then that's the way to go. If you're min-maxing for right now. Is Wizard better for in PvE or PvP? Wizard is not better in PvE, for sure. Wizard is a lot weaker in PvE. For PvP, both Wizards and Professors are good, and they have their own place in any PvP lineup. You just did the damage test, Orleans is better. Well, maybe you have a lot. Maybe you have a lot lower M attack. I don't know. Every single character is different. $95 accessories, you need a set for them to be good. What's killing the portals? Come on, aim the portals, guys. Is your damage so high you use converter? No, this is a holy boss, so you don't want to use converters for the holy boss. Can I see your cards? My cards are pretty standard. Nothing special about my cards. Nothing surprising either. You can slow it down and watch it yourself. But there's nothing special about my cards. Do we have time to reach level 4? Yeah, for sure. Sure, we have enough time. Level 4, maybe 5 too. Where is it? Maybe pacify. There we go. Upgrade. Demi-human reduction. Stonk. Stonk. May I know where you get those ignore MDefs? My feathers. I'm using day, time, space, sky. Sky gives ignore MDef. And they're all that way. Balancing out the tiers. Did you burn all your MA earlier? How many cards did I get? I spent a week's worth of MA plus my combat time. And I got a grand total of 0 cards because my Tara Frog decides to say, hey, I'ma show up when pity. And it is now at 95% pity. I do not have my Tara Frog card yet. So fuck me. Just fuck me. That's about it. Ah, shit. Ah, okay, I need to focus on these mobs first. And later. I need heal. Okay. Gotta kite Mr. Snail. Kite Mr. Snail. I can do DPS while running, so that's good. Kite Mr. Snail. Fuck you, Mr. Snail. Fuck you, Mr. Snail. Why is the snail healing? Fucking snail. Fucking snail. Fucking snail. Die. Die, motherfucker. Die. Not dead. Alright, we get to level 5 for this. 100%. No, we're level 3. Fuck. This fucking snail is not dying. It's following me around. Oh, Jesus. Please heal me. Brother. Snail. Brother, I don't eat escargot. I hate escargot. I fucking hate escargot. Okay, cut level 5. I guess level 4 is the best we can go. Did I open all my cards? No, I did not. Skeleton cards, nice. See, what can I collect? Oh, finally I get the Magnolia card. I've been looking for that Magnolia. Why not get Divine in Nature? Because then you would be too spread out in your time and space feather boxes that you will be getting them all at low level instead of right now. You can see my feather levels are all very high because I'm spreading them out. I'm not getting any bids or auctions. If you look at my auction history, I have gotten 0 bids for my feathers, and this is the only way you can make up for the lack of feathers from bids, is to spread out your resources carefully and well. You're out, got Tara within 4k kills. Well, fuck you, and you're out. Kidding. LK seems pretty high DPS for Juperos. Let's compare post once we're done with this. What's the difference between High Wizard and Sage? High Wizards have more CC, Sage has more damage. How much is my Ignore MDef? My Ignore MDef is at 244. Sage can't use converters? No. We have to use scrolls to change the element of our Psychic Wave. After Tara, which card is for Bard? Your second Tara. After Tara is the second Tara. There we go. Cheddar was it LK? Cheddar was the LK, Squilance is the RG. Yeah. LK definitely does very well in Jupe. Psychic Wave better than Bolter build? Depends on the situation and instance. Mark. They give meadow parts? Fuck. Alright. What else have left? On here? Oh, they gave an extra 20. Alright, I'm gonna do dance party. And then we'll do... I'm gonna dance for 10 minutes while I head to the washroom, guys. Be right back.
People Morok's fascinating culture never fails to inspire me.
You cannot stop me, I'ma make it to the top spicy. Call a covenant, not cocky. You cannot break me, this world's mine for the taking. Got an itch, man, I'm making. Oh, I'll keep my head down and grind and be patient. I'll take a stab at the top and the sailing. They can all try, but you cannot contain it. Cause I see the things that I want and I take on my goals.
Morok's fascinating culture never fails to inspire me.
But that's what it takes to get a freedom. Think you got a killer instinct and it's just the beginning. Breaking down walls and the hurt start
I have to talk to the NPC. Just to start the dance. Alright, but it's fine. Here. Alright, while we're dancing, where do I get all my Ignore MDef? Let's see. Let's do quick math here. We have 15 plus 15, 30. 30 is 45. 45 plus 7. 45 is 52. 50 times 4. 52 times 4. Yeah, about that. So there you have it. 52 times 4 is... yeah, I mean, close enough. Is it okay to use Celebrant's Mitten to use 2 Rave cards? I think if you use Celebrant's Mittens, then the build will be slightly different. You are probably going to be running Nether Force, or like a 2-hand staff instead of a book. Then you're going to be losing on GCD. So that's not the... probably not the best. I need something. Dungeon? Freya? Huh. Is it not good to focus on PvP damage right now? Yes, PvP damage gives you so little returns. Like, having a 300% bonus gives you a 4% damage increase. That's terrible. 2100, like what's the most probable achievable number right now in terms of PvP damage bonus versus reduction? Right? Probably 600, which gives you what, 6% increase in damage? Meh. 6% increase in damage. for having what 600 PvP damage higher than your opponent is meh. I gotta 3-star this just for the extra refines. Zooming. I'm gonna not read YouTube chat for a bit while I try and get this done. Dancing anyways.
I'm sick of wishing I could just forgive and forget. I'm sick of all these thoughts that are stuck in my mind, And all these places that I go inside my head, try to replace the memories with silhouettes, but I know things only heal with time.
Pound.
I will strive to be a better man, and I will die following my every plan, and you'll slowly fade away with time. I'm sick of all these thoughts that are stuck in my head. I'm sick of wishing I could just forgive and forget. I'm sick of all these thoughts that are stuck in my mind, my mind, my mind. I'm sick of all these thoughts that are stuck in my head. I'm sick of wishing I could just forgive and forget. I'm sick of all these thoughts that are stuck in my mind, my mind, my mind. I'm sick of all these thoughts that are stuck in my head. I'm sick of wishing I could just forgive and forget. I'm sick of all these thoughts that are stuck in my mind, my mind, my mind.
Okay. I mean, I have so many cards reviewed and like available to be clicked. I don't know why it's taking so long for me to find the combination. Right, that was the easy part. I don't know why why it was taking me so long. Oof, slow brain. Super slow brain 0.
I hope you realize this all with time. Just take control of the thoughts inside your head, and understand that what you think is what you get. I'll dream big, just watch me get what's mine. I'm sick of all these thoughts that are stuck in my head. I'm sick of wishing I could just forgive and forget. I'm sick of all these thoughts that are stuck in my mind, my mind, my mind. I'm sick of all these thoughts that are stuck in my head. I'm sick of wishing I could just forgive and forget. I'm sick of all these thoughts that are stuck in my mind, my mind, my mind.
X.
I'm sick of all these thoughts that are stuck in my head. I'm sick of wishing
I don't have time. I need to 3-star this. Star. Nothing under that, so I'll just leave that for later. Unless, then got this.
nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me
No,
so
okay,
much
God.
deeper. Anxiety filling up every space, no privacy, and silently it can build and build until you finally see, whoa, it's taking over, damn, no closure, moving closer. No
Hook there, no, I have to echo. Oh.
Moving boulders just to get out of the home and suck. I've had enough. I don't wanna feel the stuck under the rug, all my problems that I shove. I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. I got nightmares in my head, I fear
Unlucky.
thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. I've been feeling weird, I can't seem to focus good enough. Nothing's really clear, sometimes it could be a little tough. I just need to feel like the end's in sight for me, but let's be really real, anxiety can foggy all this stuff. I've been feeling weird, I can't seem to focus good enough. Nothing's
Probably shouldn't have done that. Now that I realized.
It sucks when you finally feel like giving up. Oh God, no luck. Everything feels like you're sticky stuck. I'm lost, handcuffed to the bed where I sleep. Don't give a fuck, can't stop. Unplug, feeling overwhelmed. I think I've had enough. Gotta find a way to get some energy. Gotta find someone who's a good friend of me. I need purpose to make it all worth it. I'm still searching and I'm
There,
still
no
learning.
blue.
It's filled with memories. Not a lot
Cat.
of regret in front of me. I need focus to keep me from hopeless.
Got this.
Psychosis, I keep moping.
I got nightmares in my head. I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't
There
hear.
it is.
That my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. I got nightmares in my head. I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear. That my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. I've been feeling weird. I can't seem to focus good enough. Nothing's really clear. Sometimes it could be a little tough. I just need to feel like the end's in sight for me. But let's be really real, anxiety can foggy all the stuff. I've been feeling weird. I can't seem to focus good enough. Nothing's really clear. Sometimes it could be a little tough. I just need to feel like the end's in sight for me. But let's be really real, anxiety can foggy all this stuff.
Something. Pouring, pouring Peko under that. Pouring Peko.
If I do something, man, I do it till I get what I want. I turn a business out of nothing into something I love. I got a poker face, but honestly, I'm not one to bluff. I flip a switch, never miss, man. I always stay up. Don't let them see you, bitch. Always have a plan to stay tough. This life ahead of you ain't easy. It was built to be rough, but that's what makes a personality is tragedy, bruh. So keep your head on your shoulders. Now we ain't out here moving rocks. We out here moving boulders. Now we ain't getting posterized. We out here making posters, and we ain't got nothing to hide. We move forward like soldiers. You better wake up for the pay stub, or you'll pay up. Don't make love to the game, bruh. Fuck the game up. Change up.
Ah, shit! It's already too late. Is it not best cloak and accessory cards for support? Cloak, probably one of the element reductions. Accessory right now, probably Vitatas. Or if you want to be a bit more flexible, then you can go for Greatest General or Brave. Yeah, for flex. What's a good DD composition? Oh, enchants are enchants first, right? Enchants are pretty straightforward. Enchants are just gonna be all magic classes are gonna use the same enchant, right? You're gonna need M damage on the accessories. Sorry, M damage on the weapon and accessories, right? Magic boon. Then you've got your PvP stuff here. I'm going counter crit rest here. All counter crit eventually. Counter crit with crit rest or P-def or M-def. And the rest are just going crit rest for the face and mouth. And then it's just PvP, PvP, PvP here. Ignore M-def where it's possible. If it's not, then I'm going int. If your ignore M-def is larger than the enemy's M-def, will it increase damage? No, it won't increase damage. Okay, I'm gonna change job now. Preparation for dimensional drill. Let me see. What is my... We've got Professor... High Priest. Oh, he's High Wizard. Okay, if he's High Wizard, now I'll be High Priest. I'll be Professor. So, yeah, there we go. Easy. Don't even have to change job. No Choco Believer. Choco doesn't work well here because people's damage aren't that high. Right, if you're not getting bursted, you get lower value from Choco. That's why no Choco. Everything here already. Alright, 573. More medals. Yum yum yum. Yum 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 yum. 50. That's where I wanted it to be. I can upgrade this. fat M damage. I have fat M damage. Can increase this some more. Wait, I can increase 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Collect the reward. And I reset this. 10 levels. Then I expected it. You can cheese the medal levels like that for all the achievements. In case you guys don't know. 160 probably not achievable. 140 I can do that. Let's try that. And reset this. Trying to get as high level as possible. So the best way to do that is to balance all the medals. Can reset them anyways. 26, 26, 26, 26. What's the medal level now? Oh, damn. Bam. 3 medals, guys. 3 medals. You guys learned it here first. This is the first place you learned how to cheese your free medals. Courtesy of Zero. Thank you very much. It's not a lot, but every little bit counts. 3 medals. I got 3 more levels for my Medal of Charm there. Bam. Ticks and trips. Trips and ticks. Tips and tricks. You ever have a guy for professor? I think after today, I'll be pretty much set for my professor. And I'll be recording a video after that. After Tutara, which card is next for Bard? Probably Marduk. Marduk's pretty important. Yeah. After Marduk, then probably Orc Babies. Yo, John? Yes, I am. I am. I am a Sork. Sorry, wait. Let me order dinner. Let me order dinner. Is that for good? No. Like, I'm experimenting on all available classes, so I know that which class is good, which class is bad, so that I can provide better information come when I start my coaching for when I start my coaching sessions for Tier Cup, which is gonna be soon. All right. What we're gonna do? Yes, Orleans versus Expert Ring test. All right, let's do that. A dummy. Dummy is in build. How to reach Mount beyond 29? It's capped at 150 and it won 100%. You need a lot. You need a lot of them. I'm just gonna use large and we'll do large root. All right, we'll do large root and fire. Oh, it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna do large root neutral. Right, large brute. Right. So DPS test, Orleans versus Expert. I'm gonna use a 1-star Orleans just to make sure it's fair. 1 minute DPS test. Both classes are good, John. It's just about how you build it and what sort of field you're playing in. This is at 450. No, less. 446. Alright, 446 for, what was this? Expert ring? Alright, 446 for expert ring. And let's use the Orleans now. Right, let's remember 446, magic number. How's Professor in PvE? Pretty good. Professor in PvE is pretty good. Oh, is it large, brute, neutral? Alright. I have 3.5 km attack with Orleans. What skill do I use for PvP? Depends on the scale. If it's large scale, Psychic Wave for sure. Small scale, medium scale, bolts probably for the burst damage. Psychic Wave requires too much things to work. Like, it requires your opponent to stay static. Is most of the time nobody's gonna stand in your Psychic Wave and take damage, so bolts are gonna be better in that regard. And there, you have the answer for the question that I already had the answer to before, but people didn't believe me. There, Orleans losing out to Expert, because again, global cooldown matters more. Using the same, this is level 65 accessory versus level 85 accessory, and Expert Ring still won because, hey, global cooldown is more important. Like I already knew. Just didn't believe me. Both for single targets? Yeah, both for single. Who you got on your cross server guild league? We got Prontera-5 and 6. So we are in Peak King. We got Spider, we've got Muffin, I have no idea. Anonymous, Cyphrexia, God of War, Lunatics, Rampage. Ouroboros is in Supreme Warband, Dynasty main Supreme Warband. Kavaklich is in Supreme Warband. Who else? Otus Grills, Low Key, NMPs here, Sui Genesis, Zodiac. Where is Tenebris? No idea where they are. But they're prompt for 6. EXO and Dynasty happening soon? Ah, we are still. Yeah, where the fuck are they? Zodiac is in Chosen One. Alright, 4 weeks before you even see them. If they win every single match. Professor good in PvP and PvE? Yeah, it's good. What else do I need to do? And let's see this. Buy everything here already. I bought. Do I want to buy this? I don't feel like I'm gonna use it for too long. I'll skip. I'll wait. Okay. Am I playing Pront 6? No, I'm in Pront 5. Prontera-5. Which is better for summoners, Sohi or Verit? Probably Verit. Right, SP is usually not an issue. There's your potions for that. So, Plankton, never using that. Mummy, you're never really using that. Need the hold. Never using. Megalodons. These. I gotta upgrade some cards. Access speed, not important. And tapped on these. Upgrade my Verit. That's the only thing I have copies of. Is my fucking Verit. Verit, there we go. I don't even use Verit in PvP. I don't know why I'm upgrading. Whatever. Can I max it? Nah, I'm one card short. Why were the mobs here? Up so high, already. What comes to stream? Your Prontera-5 as well, nice. Is Ancient Shroud card good for Professor? No, not needed. Can you show how Sorcerer works in PvP? Sure. Let me change preset. And sure, everything's fine. Some of my preset stuff did change. Better enchants. Yeah, weapon here. Attack. Bit. I haven't rolled those. I should probably start rolling them. 4 PvP. And Vid. I have stuff for the rest. M damage. Wait, yeah, whatever. I don't have stuff for the rest yet. Okay. PvP preset. That. Oh. Small scale. Small scale. I'm gonna be going bolts. Dustin. Slightly people win. This one I probably put a Horong for sight. Angle damage. Don't think I'm autoing.
Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get.
All right. So there's two ways. I don't know. Let me just create an PvP room. How about that? And wait, let me set these. I don't want 17. It's at level 12.
People shine when they're on
Enough. Okay. Yeah. 17 was fact where I wanted to. Alright. Great room here. Global cooldown kept at 40%. Yes, Shadow. Not the main Exodiac. Which is the main Exodiac? That's not the main Exodiac. Which is the main Exodiac? Alright, just gonna be random teams. I have no idea who's who. Let's go. Let's start battle. Thank you so much. Alright, so this is Bolt build. I'm playing Bolt build. Where's my front line? I got a Bard. Okay, I got a Bard, so I'm gonna use that as my frontliner. So for Bolt, you're focusing single target. Up. You're just trying to kite while bolting. Just trying to kite while bolting. Assassins, brother. This changing target on assassins is so annoying. Alright, I'm gonna dispel you. Alright, like it. So bolts is straightforward, right? The only thing that you have to learn is to use the other skills. Dispel, spider web. Those are the only differences. Right. But in this specific matchup, there's no real use for anything other than just bolts. Because there's no high wizard I have to play around. I have to play with land protector. That's not what the land protector is for. Oh, I'm using the wrong weapon. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay. The wrong weapon. Chase me. I'm gonna die. I'm using the wrong weapon. I'm using the psychic wave weapon. As you can see, with a 0.9 second cast time for my psychic wave, this is the psychic wave weapon. Psychic wave for PvP, you just cast and kite. You can run and while moving. That allows you to pre-cast and kite. I'm using the wrong weapon here. You should be doing a lot more damage than this. A psychic wave does a lot of damage on targets that are static, that are standing still. That boom. I need to dispel him. He berserked. Alright, dispel the berserk. I died. You can technically play both builds, but it's kind of meh. Dispel. Okay, dispelled his berserk. He dispelled his berserk. He lost a lot of damage there. Fought him to death. I'm using the wrong weapon if we're just going bolts. Shit. What's up, Books? What's up, my man? What's up, Books? Welcome to the stream, brother. Ah. What's up, Crazy? Welcome to the stream. Oh, excuse my auto. I just support offensive and manual. Yes, that's the way to play PvP. Why sages don't have Horong? Beats me, brother. Beats me. I don't know why we don't have. Like, you can see the damage from Psychic Wave is really high. Like, you can just really play it this way. Psychic Wave run, and there's not like it's like they can't do much about it. Fuck, he's healing so much. Boom. I'm gonna die to Astral Strike regardless. Fucking Synexus. I think you have no idea what's going on. Yeah, this is like this is an MMO game. Based on the Ragnarok universe. Like one of the most OG MMO titles out there. Gonna chase me, really? Dispel you? No more berserk? Bye. Have fun rebuffing. Rebuff. You rebuffed 5 buffs to die. God, there's 5 guys here. Come on, guys. This is me with the wrong weapon too. How much time? 2 minutes left. Abuse the fact that you can move while casting. That's gonna be like where your main strength come from. Hiding while doing damage. Fucking Synex. Yeah, you wanna stand there and hit me, bro? Two v1, both of them almost died. Come over here, buddy. Yeah. Kill the streamer. Not that easy, buddy. Which is better for accessory? Wraiths are better. Dispel him. Spell. Buy buffs. Buy buffs. Buy IA. Fight. Gonna Ashura me? Or I was trying to at least. Lul. Kill the streamer. Jesus fucking Christ. Ashura on me? Really? After all of that? What's my KD ratio? I've got 28 kills, 22 deaths. Alright, I got almost 50% of my team's kills. And you know about and you know what about that? What's the good thing? What's the great thing about that? It's my fucking PvP damage is 700, bro. Fucking PvP damage is useless. Alright, I'm gonna change to the actual bolt damage build. Try again. Did you even notice I was on the wrong weapon build? time do we have 2-dimensional? A little bit. Joining my room. Oops. My room bugged. Do I have an updated High Wizard build? Whatever that's in the previous video is what I was using and what I will be using. If I'm a High Wizard. Nothing has changed from that. Skill tree. First job. These 4, but I might be adding Frost Diver instead soon. Frost Diver is a really sick skill, I think. I think it's a pretty sick skill. Yeah, I'll probably reduce 10 levels of this, increase SP recovery to put into Frost Diver. Right, yeah, so 1 sec, there's no cooldown compared to Stone Curse in PvP. Frost Diver has no cooldown. And I can use Frost Diver to set up Psychic Wave, which is going to do a lot of damage, right? Second job is going to be something like this. Spider Web's important to have. The rest not really. Drain Magic's important. Everything else is standard. And for third job, Spirit Devastation has to be max. Element Insight has to be max. Elemental Shield, Psychic Wave, Dispel, then Protector. All of these skills. That's what I'm doing. Bugged? Three, 4, 5. Seven minutes. 5 is a bit short. 10's a bit too long. We'll leave. Alright. We're coming in. Alright, we good. Let's go. During switching Sork to Sork from Wizard, yeah, both are good jobs. Ultimately, both are really good jobs for PvP. It's about what you're familiar with. Shit. Psychic Wave to Kite, even though it's not gonna do a lot of damage. Oh shh. Out for Dex, you get Cobalt, brother. For Dex, you get Cobalt, brother. Mechanics, Whitesmiths have very high fire resist, so you gotta use a different element on them. Gotta use a different element on them. I forgot to equip Marduk. Operation Kill the Streamer. shit. We're losing, chat. Ah, they got a healer. That's unfair. Got no healer. Got a healer. Got a healer. Fucking sniper's hurt, man. Oof. That meteor's killing us. Ah. Fuck off. Fuck off. Got a healer. We're killing the healer. Oh, but it's taking some time. Wait, how do you break my armor? The fuck? Oh, I changed to Sasquatch. Yeah, that's how you broke my armor. You can see my feathers later. You can scroll up a little bit in this video. I shared my feathers. Ah! My weapon! Okay, his charge attack missed. My weapon! Got him. Bro, meltdown. So stupid. Yeah, I can have a look at my feathers later. Right, the healer is gone. The healer is gone. Wreck him. Healer is gone. Bruh. Fucking sniper. Snipers, man. They're left unattended. They do so much damage. Let me open up the feathers. Time is dimensional drill. 8:55. 8:55. We got 15 minutes. Alright. So feather wise, like I'm using time, space, sky, day, and faith on all attacks. Defense is all dark, light, grace, justice, soul. They're all the same. I don't really care about the PvP stuff. You need a few more MDef. My MDef is 246. That's with level 1 enchants. If I go higher enchants here, or MDef here, I'll have higher ignore MDef. I don't think it's possible to have higher ignore 240? Okay. Alright, I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find the remaining ignore MDef. Ignore M. Just for you, Dex. I'm gonna get a little bit more ignore MDef. For you, Dex. Three lines of ignore MDef. Do you think either of the mage classes is viable as CVDS for low spender? Professors maybe. Wizards definitely not. I'm running full soul 2 decks. Can I convert this enchant? I bought one of the conversion stuff. I need to unequip my backwear and my Lions. And for this is remove this and my backwear, right? Okay. And I can convert use this convert. Wait, I think I can put ignore PDef here, right? Put ignore PDef there, then I convert it to ignore MDef. All right, you're never beating my ignore MDef now, Dex. Else changes here. Perfect. Yes. So I have 261 ignore MDef. Probably gonna update upgrade that Horong too. Right, ignore MDef at now 273. You deploy 4 pets, all pet skill will be active. They are only active when they're on the field. If they're not on the field, you don't get it. About 240 to 260 MDef is good enough now. You don't need too high, because most people don't have very high ignore MDef anyways. Breakdown one. Better.
Knows that I'm breaking down. Everybody knows I ain't faking now. Everybody knows my heart's faking now. Yeah, she hates me now. I made mistakes, but now I don't ever wanna be alone.
25 soul.
Feel at home on my own in the zone. That's the only way I know.
5 soul.
Feeling low, about to blow back up. I won't never let the doubt creep in. Gotta pop a couple more aspirin. I don't think I'll ever let you in. Easier to break it off as friends. I don't really understand myself. I don't
5
understand, need help. I don't wanna be left on the
ton of soul here.
hear me if I yell.
Does MDef matter in PvE context? No. MDef no. Now what you guys are looking at is PvP build. This is my PvP build. One I want crit res, crit res luck. Crit res vid. First. In SP book all max SP boost. If I see it in here, I'll keep it too. Fuck again. It SP, I'll keep this. There luck or luck. Bit. Ooh. Keep this first. That. Oh, my crit rest is still horrendous. It doesn't really matter, I guess. With 17 crit rest, it doesn't really matter. For my shoes, just switch this back to Vid. So low, it doesn't matter. What's the price of Celebrate Mittens? It's pretty useless. Probably only Shuras really use a Celebrate Mitten, so I'm guessing about it's not gonna cost too much for Celebrate Mitten. My M damage is at 108. What's my M damage in my medals? I think 17.4%. Yeah, 17%. At level 50. What's up, Gaosho, by the way? Am I buying that costume? Which costume?
The whistling of the winds.
PvP damage 20k? No, my PvP damage 700. 700 PvP damage. Almost 800. Which illusion card? Orc Hero or Moonlight first? buying to get this, but fine. That mount.
People shine when they're on stage. When I dance, I realize just how
Just
beautiful
nope.
I am.
Save, 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 save. Eight, 844 save. Am I buying it? Do you have it, Morphling? Are you selling it? If you do have it, please. You have the costume. How much is Orlean's glove? Orlean goes for $15 to $30, Kenny. That converter bug when I convert Amethyst enchant the other equip that I already got converted into original set. You need to unequip anything. You have to unequip anything you don't want to enchant. Does Moonlight Illusion and MVP Moonlight stack? Yes, it does. You get both the move speed. Oh, wait, I haven't done my regular, right? For my 30. Yeah. Back to regular. Need that plus 15. It's a big boost for damage for professors for plus 15 weapon. Like it's a very significant boost. It's essentially 10% P damage. That I need, that I don't have right now compared to someone who has. I'm gonna need that.
She's got some nice long hair, and you know that she's a bad chick. All the boys swear, can't help it, it's a habit. Clothes that she wears, short skirt and a jacket. I just wanna get her all alone.
Fuck.
On the mattress. I just gotta have it. Rumors all around say her body is fantastic. All natural, not a piece of fur is plastic. Head to her toes, yeah, they say that she's a latch. Yeah, the whispers all around say she has a reputation. Don't believe it till I see it, so I want a demonstration. I always learned it better with a hands-on education, so I need a private session if you get what I am saying. And they say that she's not easy, no, she's really complicated, but that only makes it better, and it's got me so fixated. And I'm not the type to wait around, I've never hesitated, but she's got me captivated, so the game, I'm gonna play it, yeah. You got a body like a cold thing. You like to keep the party going. These rumors got me feeling lonely. I want that body, baby, show me. She's got a body like a cold thing. She likes to keep the
Fuck.
body, baby, show me.
Echo. Okay, salvage that. Salvage that. We've cleared this instead. Global cooldown capped at 40%? Yes. 40% is the cap for... I have time, I have time. Boring shit. Alright, there we go. Hey, one refine. That's one refine. That is one refine. Can you show my feathers? I showed it like just 5 minutes ago and 10 minutes ago and 15 minutes ago. Just scroll back a little bit on this video and you'll find my feather setup. High wizard, should you go 4 orange and 1 purple for all feathers? Like for me, I believe that's the best sort of feather for setup.
Refine your gear so that you will not know defeat on the battlefield.
16 more. 16 is 80. Or
refine your gear so that you will not know
or
defeat on the battle. Refine your gear so that you will not know defeat on the battlefield.
5 more. 5 times 5 is
Gear
25.
needs to be constantly refined, just as men need to be constantly sharpened.
Plus 14. 1. Do I just refine to plus 15 until you exhaust your weapon ores? Yeah. That's what I'm doing. Well, we have a visitor on the street. I can catch him. Ah. I don't know if you guys can see. Hey. You guys can't see, but say hi. Oh, there we go. Hi to Leo. Hi, Leo. Huge cat. Yeah. He's a huge cat. I can't really carry him. He weighs a lot. Oh. Sorry.
Refine your gear so that you will not know defeat on the battlefield.
Hi to Luna, guys. This is Luna. Yes. Yes, boy. Look at the camera. Weird. Guys. Camera. Say hi to the stream, Luna. 100 people waiting for you to say hi. Fun. Hi. Hi.
Refine your gear so that you will not
Camera
know defeat
shy.
on the battlefield.
Yes. Alright, guys. I'm gonna have dinner, then get ready for dimensional drill. So I think we're gonna end the stream right here with that. So yes, thank you for watching today. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. And yes, see you guys tomorrow. This is gonna be Zero signing out.
And how careless we could be, and how careless